Hello everyone, I am Dr. Amrita Agrawal. I am a critical care physician, or you can call me an intensivist, or you can call me an ICU specialist also. I have been trained from Nanavati Hospital managing all the ICU patients and critical patients. We have started this channel to spread out the information, to clear out all the misconceptions about the ICU. I can see many videos, I can find many videos in the YouTube right now or in other platforms right now about the ICU. We will be discussing more about all the ICU related queries, all the ICU related topics and some general topics as well. So you can find all the videos and the information helpful. So to begin with, what is an ICU? We will discuss more about ICU, what happens inside an ICU in a little bit detail. So what is an ICU? ICU is a specialized unit where we admit the patients who are critically ill, are recovering, or life-threatening condition needs to be managed. They are separate from all the hospital wards. In ICU, we closely monitor the patient continuously 24/7. We have specialized staff inside the ICU. We have dedicated doctors inside the ICU for all the monitoring and all the treatment that is required. The common conditions where the patient is admitted inside an ICU are heart attack, heart failure, stroke or paralysis attack, bleeding inside the brain, some liver issues, liver failure, pneumonia, breathing difficulty, severe infections inside the body, some major surgeries for post-op recovery, arrhythmias or the irregular heartbeat, and there are many other conditions where patient may be required to be admitted inside the ICU and may require life supports as well. Life support systems and monitoring, like the monitors continuously monitor patient inside the ICU, where we get to know the heart rate, the blood pressure, the respiratory rate, the oxygen level, and more advanced monitoring as well. And for the life support, we need to keep patients sometimes on some medication to increase the blood pressure, some fluids, some medications. Sometimes ventilator supports are also required to help patient with the breathing. Dialysis may also require to help patient get out of the kidney failure as well. So these are all the things that may require. So ICU specialists or critical care physician are doctor who are trained specifically to deal with the patient crisis inside an ICU. They are well trained to treat the patient in an emergency and maintain the care that they require throughout their presence in an ICU. So we need to be on our toes 24/7. Something is happening to the patient, we need to act immediately. So these are all what the doctor's responsibilities is. The nurse's responsibilities are monitor the patient and to help the doctors treat the patients. They need to be vigilant in their monitoring so that they catch up fast and they tell the doctors immediately and the doctors can take up the actions. ICU is not only about ICU specialists, they are about all the team, whole critical care specialist team, which consists of intensivists, nurses, ICU trained nurses, on-duty medical officer, ICU doctor, respiratory therapist, mama, moshis, paramedical staff, everybody. Biggest myth that I have heard and I was shocked to hear that the people think like this. एक बार ICU के अंदर गया patient तो बाहर आने वाला ही नहीं. This is not true. Some patients do die in an ICU, but it is very small number, 5 to 10%, not more than that. बाकी के जो 90% है वो तो अच्छे से treat होके बाहर आते ही आते हैं. So ICU is about treating all the medical illnesses, not the allowing patient to die inside an ICU. Second myth is, again, the patient has gone on ventilator, वो बाहर नहीं आने वाला है. ऐसा नहीं है. Ventilator is a life support to help recovery of the organs that are affected. Ventilator help patient to breathe until the patient is settled. We can take the patient out of the ventilator and patient can have a normal life. You will never know that some patient might have been on ventilator and they are living a normal healthy life thereafter. Third myth that I have heard is only older people are required to admit in an ICU. That is not true. Even the newborn children needs to be sometimes admitted in an ICU, like the premature babies, the baby with very high jaundice levels. Some babies may require surgery and ICU support. Older babies may have got pneumonia, so they may also require ICU support as well. So not only older people, people of any age, children, they may require ICU support at any point of time. So ICU care is not only about patient, it is about family as well. Family also play important role in taking the decisions regarding the patient's condition. Whatever the doctors tell them, they decide about how to go forward about it. So it is not only about ICU, it is about family as well. Getting the connection between the family and the doctor is very important. Doctor also counsels the family extensively to guide them about the patient's future prognosis and the future outcome. So if you like this video, if you found this video informative, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.